Another error we address is that Louis thinks that you're supposed to assume that no one is a Catholic until you can personally verify that they profess the true faith, right? So here's the article we quoted before where he says that while some might argue the burden of proof is on those who would insist that Francis is not Catholic, they have it exactly backwards, says Louis. Their position being nothing more than a misapplication of the American judicial principle that one is presumed innocent until proven guilty. According to Louis, you're presumed guilty until proven innocent. You might be recognized as a member of the church by the Universal Church, but according to Louis, you're supposed to assume that person is not a Catholic till you can personally verify they profess the true faith. All right. So I asked Louis, okay, Louis, then how do you know that the previous popes were true popes, right? You presume they're not popes, not even Catholic. How do you know they're true popes? What did Louis say? Louis said that's just nonsense. Let me actually quote exactly what he said.
Yeah, so he's not willing to apply his own rule to prior pontificates, which is quite revealing because he knows it poses a problem for his position.
So here's what he says.
So Robert asked a question. He asked, how would a Catholic in centuries past confirm that the purported Pope is a member of the church? No, look, I have to say, these appeals to bygone ages, they're very popular with anti-sedevacantist types, but they're totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant.
All right. So according to Louis, it's totally irrelevant to know if a previous pope was a true pope or not even a Catholic. Well, I got another question for Louis. How does Louis know that the popes who defined dogmas or ratified councils were Catholics? I mean, how does another Catholic? You're supposed to assume they're not Catholics, right? See, that undermines the entire faith. We have to know with infallible certitude that a pope is a true pope before we can have infallible certitude that the dogmas he defined are true. So Louis' idea we're supposed to just presume no one's a Catholic. That would mean that all the previous councils, those were held by men who weren't Catholics. The bishops weren't Catholics, the popes weren't Catholic, until we can personally verify for ourselves that they meet our understanding of what it means to profess the true faith.